What's up, nerds? My name's Corey Bergeron. You're watching Corey Bergeron Recordings. These are the first words I'm speaking of the day because it is 8:06 a.m. It's Black Friday. So I decided that this is my first coffee. Do I put the coffee on the SSL? The answer is no. So it's Black Friday. As many of you music makers out there know, this is the time of year where everything is on sale. So I thought it'd be interesting to share a list of plugins that I use on every session that I probably paid full price for, but I'm sharing this to show you that they are on sale now. And if you wish to purchase them, you can buy them at a discount. So I'm going to go through. None of this is affiliate. I'm not making any money off this at all. My YouTube account is not even monetized. This is just out of the goodness of my heart. And I'm a really good person. I'm just about to jump into it, but if you bought anything or you're thinking about buying anything, help me out. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you bought. Let's get into the video. Here we go. Okay, so the first thing on the list, this is in no particular order, by the way. I just went through like my iLock and a Pro Tools session and made a list of plugins. So this is something I've been messing around with for like the last 6 months. It is the Amplified Instrument Processor. It looks very complicated, but this is a very powerful tool. How do they advertise it? The Amplified Instrument Processor is a complete suite of tools designed to help you sculpt the ultimate guitar bass or keyboard tone. Essentially, you have an EQ, a compressor, you have different saturation, you can add some stereo width, you can change like the circuit to change the saturation within it. It's an amazing tool for mixing guitar, and I heard someone describe it as sounding like analog, which usually is just a silly marketing word. I actually do agree that this has some like Mojo vibe to it. It generally retails for $169.99, but today you can get it for the low price of $101.99. So I recommend checking that out. I'll leave a link for everything in the description. Obviously, I don't want to make this video going through all the plugins, but I'll leave a link for it. Check it out if it interests you. On to the next. Okay, so up next, we have Vocalign 2. And if you're a subscriber of the channel, you would already know that I've made a video breaking down how to use this plugin and why I use this plugin. If you want your drums to be super in phase, I recommend using this. I was mixing a song yesterday, and someone provided drums, and I used Vocalign 2 on them, and it was a night and day difference. Wow! Crazy. So instead of spending the $200 that you normally would have had to spend on this, spend the $149. Works great on bass DI and bass amp, as well as if you record like guitar with multiple microphones. This is an invaluable tool. Highly recommend. Vocalign 2. Up next, we have the GGDD Studio Cabs Cali Oversized Edition. Okay, so this is a cab sim, essentially. They give you, I think, 6 cabs with a bunch of different mic combinations, and you can blend them all in and mix and match. I have a bunch of cab sims, and I continue to collect cab sims. I like the way these ones sound. They sound good. They sound great for like modern rock music. You know, any sort of modern guitar, you can't go wrong with it. They have great presets, so this is probably my go-to cab sim. Normally it's only $70, but today you can get it for $49. Can you believe it? It's Black Friday. I like the cabs. Check it out. Okay, up next, whoa, we have this plugin called Parallax, which they market as everything you need to design the ultimate bass tone. And I agree. It definitely leans towards more of the aggressive, like heavier bass tone. When you open up this plugin and you go to the presets here and you click to the right 3 times, that's my favorite bass tone. Letting you know right now. The secret's out. That's the sound. This is essentially a bass instrument processor, if you will, where you can process the low end, the mid-range, and the top end individually. So you can compress the low end and then turn up the volume. You can distort the mid-range and the top end, as well as there's an EQ here. And I used to do like a split bass technique, and I still do from time to time. There is a time and place, but this has really simplified my bass workflow, and it sounds great. As long as the bass guitar recording you have going into it sounds good, you can make incredible bass sounds with this. So I do recommend it. And it is 50% off. So instead of spending $100, you can spend $50. It's also worth noting that there's probably free trials for all of these plugins. So if you're on the fence, just download the free trial, try it out. But today is Black Friday, so you got to buy it today, or maybe all week, because all these companies tend to have their Black Friday. They say it's Black Friday, and then they say it's Black Friday weekend, and then they say that it's the holiday sale. If your paycheck comes in like tomorrow, you might still be able to get this on for sale. next. Okay, Melodyne. Who doesn't know about Melodyne? You use this to tune your vocals. You can tune bass guitar. If you have one of the premium versions of it, I believe there's like 4 categories. If you have one of the 2 higher ones, you get DNA, direct note access, so you can tune polyphonic instruments playing multiple notes at the same time. If you are an owner of Melodyne and you wish to upgrade, I believe on Black Friday you can pay half price to upgrade. And that is what I've done over the last 4 years, is I just bought the base version, and then I upgraded, and then I upgraded, and then I upgraded, and would you look at that? I am the owner of the most expensive Melodyne package, and I didn't even pay full price. I feel like everyone knows what Melodyne is. Melodyne doesn't generally go on sale, so now is the time to purchase or upgrade. Moving forward, Soothe 2. This is a super powerful plugin. This is one of those plugins where you're like afraid to tell people to use it, because if you aren't careful, you can overuse it and it can actually work against you. A dynamic resonance suppressor. It identifies problematic resonances on the fly and applies matching and reduction automatically. I use this on vocals. I use this on electric guitar. I use this on acoustic guitar. I use this on cymbals. I use it on piano. Super powerful on piano. It works so well on instruments like acoustic guitar and piano, where there's just like annoying frequencies that just like bing, bing, bing. There's probably a million videos of it online. Oh, look at this. Canadian dollars. I don't know what this translates to whatever your currency is, but if you live in Canada, it was $289. Now it's only $199. I highly recommend this. If you don't have it, at least go download the free trial. This is one of those game changers where you're like, how did I mix music before I had this? Also, Oak Sound. If you want to give me real money, I will say that again in a dedicated video talking about your product, because that was a really good advertisement from me. Soundtoys Black Friday sale. I recommend buying this entire bundle. Everything is killer. Sometimes plugin companies, they make a good plugin and then they make like 10 bad plugins they try and bundle together. Not Soundtoys. Soundtoys rocks. Everything is sick. The Echo Boy delay, incredible. They had the little plate, awesome. Then they just came out with the super plate. What? Even better. The Devil Lock's amazing. The Decapitator. The Radiator's great. The Micro Shift is incredible. Little Alter Boy. The Crystallizer. Filter Freak. The Pan Man. Phase Mistress. Tremolator. I use every single one of these plugins. Like, no exaggeration. These are all high quality, useful, creative, fun plugins. Highly recommend it. Normally, I think it's $500 US. Is that what it is? Yeah, $500 for the bundle. Today, you can get it for $249. Fun story. I was mixing a project. I was using the Soundtoys plugins, but I was using someone else's license to mix them. And then they took their iLock and their licenses back, and I had to continue mixing the track. And they were so good that I was like, okay, I'll just pay the $500 US and buy the whole bundle. Don't be like me. It's Black Friday. Buy it for half price. Okay, next. Vocalign project. I don't want it. I don't want that. I want the full thing. Well, if you have Vocalign project, you can upgrade. 50% off to upgrade to Vocalign Ultra. Vocalign Ultra. Okay, you know when the singer sings multiple takes and they don't all line up perfectly? Boom, you click a button. They are perfectly in time. Oh, the singer did a stack of vocals and you need to manually tune them all? Oh, how about you tune one and then you click a couple buttons and the other ones become perfectly in tune with that take. That is what this plugin does. This is another plugin I use on every single project that I work on. This thing saves you tons of time. If you are working on projects where there's tons of vocals, tons of vocal stacks, and you just want to plow through that mix prepping process of getting everything in time and in tune so you can mix it and get it out the door, this thing is worth every single penny that you pay for it. And guess what? It's Black Friday. So instead of paying $400 US like I did, you can spend $239. Woo! Highly recommend this one. Try a demo. Okay, and last on the list, this isn't like a great final one, but RC20 Retro Color. This is an awesome little plugin. And this like spans across genres. If you're like a hip hop guy, buy this. If you're like a rock guy, buy this. This is a simple plugin that when you turn it on, it just makes things sound vintage and warm, and like it's got this amazing little wobble effect to it, which creates like almost like a cassette wobble sound effect. You can add noise to the track, which generally you don't want to do, but it's a way of like creating a vibe. The distortion on it's really cool. This filter parameter down here, I use that every single time I use this. The reverb in it's great, and then this magnitude is essentially a mix knob, so you can automate it in and out if you want. It's just a great quick plugin to make things sound vibey. I use it on guitars. Sometimes I'll automate it on the full mix if I'm trying to like make a section just feel kind of lo-fi. Lo-fi, that's the word I'm looking for. This is the best lo-fi plugin. You want lo-fi? you want this. Instead of paying $100 you can pay $49.98. All right, well, it's now 8:22, and I gotta edit this video real quick, and I'm gonna post it, and that's what I'm gonna do. So again, I'm not making any money off this. If anything here interests you, there will be links for it down below. At the very least, download the free trial. It's a good habit to have, to just download the free trial, try things out, see if it works for you. That's it. Consume away, my friends. I will see you in the next video. Bye.